Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Remember today, road trip Alabang to see if there is indeed stone available for our fence cladding. That's the big question of the day, and we should find out in about an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and head off to Alabang to CW Home Depot and see for sure if indeed we are going to be able to get our stone for today. So time for the road trip. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Hey, here I am at CW Home Depot complex here in Alabang. Moment of truth is, do they really have my stone in stock? Let's go ahead and go inside and see. Now the sales associate I'm supposed to be talking to, he's not in yet, so I'm waiting for him to get in, but I don't see the stone work on the floor right now, so maybe they have it in the warehouse somewhere. We'll see. Okay, a little change, but not a big change. The inventory that they have here, they do have it. They have the 200 here in the store. And the other 800 is not here locally on Luzon. It's actually in Cebu. It's down in Visayas. But they can do a store transfer from down there. And that's what we're going to do. But the catch is, it's not a 4-day transfer like I was originally assured. It is a 3 to 4 week. Okay. So I am going to put my faith in these guys here at CW. I'm going to let them order. They have over 4,000. They say over 4,000 down in Cebu. Well, I'm going to make sure that they verify that now. Once they verify that and they lock into those stone cladding down in Cebu, we'll go ahead and pay for them. And we'll go home today with 200. We'll get started on those, on some of the stonework on the fencing. Then the next thing will be we'll be on a waiting for our phone call from CW here in Alabang to come up and pick up the remaining 800. Well, okay, it is a done deal now. The payment has been made for the 1,000 tiles. 200 I'm taking home today, 800 to be delivered to this store, and then to be delivered at my address. I don't have to bring the truck up here. They're going to do delivery. And you're probably saying, how much is delivery? Well, from this area in Alabang to Batangas, it's 1,500, about $30 US. But it's worth it. It's worth $30 to me to avoid having to drive up here, and it could be possibly two to three deliveries if I did it myself in the back of the truck, because that's a lot of tile, 800 tile. I have no idea how many kilos or how many pounds that is, but I know it's very heavy because I only brought home about 4 boxes in the back of the truck, and I could see it move just a little bit. So I have about 10 minutes before they bring out my tile. That's not it over there. So I'm going to wait for them to bring the tile out for loading into the back of the truck. And while they're doing that, I'm going to look at the tool section. The tool section is always my favorite area. And even though we bought some tools before from, that was Wilcon. I'm going to look at some of the tools that they have here. I like a lot of the selection they have here in CW, and I need a planer. I didn't something, whether it be a manual planer. I don't know if I can afford a electric planer at this point right now since I made this big purchase today, but I'm going to look and see what they have here in the tool section. So while I was browsing in the tools section here at CW, something caught my eye, and it's a must. It's a must for any serious DIY project or somebody who has a workshop like the workshop we're building at Villa Feliz. And it's these pipe clamps, and these are PVC pipe clamps here. So what I did, I got a couple of different sizes. I got the ones that are almost 1 meter long, and I got the shorter ones that are about this size right here. Now the pricing on these at CW for the smaller pipe clamps is 190 pesos, 190 pesos. And the one that's almost a meter long, it is 270 pesos for this one right here. Now these are really great, even with the project like I'm working with the stone cladding. These can kind of help me get a free hand, put those on, and we clamp those together to make sure we have a nice tight corner fit with the tile adhesive underneath. But there are thousands of applications for this tool. I'm still looking at planers. Well, anyway, after careful deliberation, they don't have manual planers here, but a planer is another one of those kind of tools, especially for a lot of stuff that we have to do. We have to do a lot of heavy-duty adjustments, especially to that garage door. That garage door is so far off and needs adjusting both on the bottom and the top. I think doing manual planing, it can be done, but I could save a lot of time and work with my carpenter if and when he ever comes back to work to do the adjustment of those doors. So I'm going to get this Bosch. They have a Bosch, and it's a medium price. It's not a heavy duty, but it says professional on there. Normally when Bosch says professional, it's normally it's not quite a light duty, it's above a light duty. So I looked at all the different prices. I looked at Stanley, I looked at Makita, I looked at all the different ones they have here. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Bosch. I like Bosch dependability, durability, and most of all, I like Bosch. So let me add just a little bit more to the story. So they had 200 in stock here, but they found, when they did the inspection, they found seven that were damaged. So we're taking home 193 today. And yes, my math is correct today. I had my coffee this morning. So we're going to take those, and I asked them if they would make sure, based on the odds, these odds, that when the 800 come, they order enough to allow for any damage on the ones that come in, because they'll do an inspection of every single box. So they're going to do that. I think they're going to be ordering like 1,000 from Cebu, and they'll keep some. There'll be some damage, of course, and hopefully we get a delivery, because we're going to inspect it when they get delivered at our residence, at the residence at Villa Feliz. So after watching these guys load, I'm going to tell you, there's no way that we can fit 800 into the back of this. This is almost 200 right here. So I would say at the most probably around 300. So that would have taken on 800. That would have taken 3 trips here for sure. So it's a good thing we're having them deliver the remaining balance. It's like the back of my Hilux is it's going to be a low rider going back. Not too bad though. I think we're okay. So anyway, that's it. We're loaded up. We're going to head back to Batangas.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you for all your help.
Yes.
Thank you for your help. All right, thanks so much. Let's go ahead and head back to Lipa. So anyway, all I had for breakfast this morning, you didn't see me when I went to Clyde's the other day. I'm sorry I didn't share that with you. But I had a Clyde's pastry this morning, and that's all I had, that and coffee. So gutam ako. I'm here at the Burger King. I'm going to get one of the mushroom Swiss, one of my favorites. Oh, before I unload the back of the truck here, as obviously you see, I'm back here at Villa Feliz. And it was a successful day today, but it was kind of touch and go for a while because on the way coming back home, tons of rain came down. I had to pull off and get undercover for a little while to avoid damaging all of these boxes in the back of the truck right here from the rain. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything as far as the stone goes, because it's stone. It's meant to be outside. But the boxes that are holding them, for me to transport them, if they were all shredded and everything, that'd be pulling individual stone tiles out of the back of the truck. And each box has 7. And we have 193 tiles, which, if my calculation is correct in the old noggin right here, I would say we have about 27.5 boxes because each box has about 7. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I did not calculate that in my head. I did that before I left. I calculated I had about 27. I have 27 full boxes and I have a half box. So I'm not going to pull that one over on you. Yesterday, I was having major brain issues when it came to calculations. So anyway, we are back here. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm not sure what the project is going to be. Tomorrow is a 12-hour brownout here. It was supposed to be today. That's one of the main reasons why today was the day I scheduled to go up to Alabang. But for some reason, it got shifted 24 hours. Our guards didn't tell us. I actually found out from Roy downtown in the barangay. So he told me, he says, well, we have it tomorrow. I said, no, I'm sure we have it today. But then I found out from some of the neighbors here that it moved and the guards didn't give us the update. So tomorrow is a brownout, but I will work during the brownout. I'm not sure what I'm going to do during the brownout. But remember, we have a generator. Yes, indeed, we have a generator. So if we need to do something that requires electricity, we have it. I might go down and get some gas with a gas grill. That's one of the things that I would like to do. We'll see. We'll see what happens for tomorrow. So I'm going to close for now. It was a short video today. Yesterday was a long video. And thank you very much for those of you who make really nice comments that say they like the longer videos, especially when there's content. Of course, when there's content inside there. If I have content, it's all based on content when I do a episode from day to day. If I have a small amount of content, I don't do filler. I try not to do filler. I will try to do content that has something to do that's applicable to the building cycle, something with tips and a learning kind of a thing. And then if I have a lot of stuff for, like yesterday, I think it was about a 41-minute episode for yesterday, I will put that information inside there. I try not to do filler, like I said. So I think today is a short video. So tomorrow, I don't know. We'll talk about it tomorrow morning. We'll set our plans up when we get up after breakfast. That's the way it's going to roll from here on out. Well, let me close for now. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed, and you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.